Stress often feels overwhelming, like it's too much happening and not enough time or energy to handle it all. But here's the thing. Stress is a natural response to pressure, and sometimes it can even motivate us to get things done. But if we don't manage it well, it can take a toll on our health, our mood, and our overall well-being. And guess what? That's okay. Welcome to And That's Okay, the podcast where we explore the ups and downs of life and remind ourselves that whatever we're feeling, it's for a reason, and that's okay. I'm Lisa Renee Scott, your host and passionate believer that every feeling matters and every step forward counts. Each week, we'll dive into real-life challenges, share relatable experiences, and offer actionable steps to help you navigate through it all. But before we jump in, I want to remind you that I am not a licensed doctor or therapist. I'm here to share experiences and insights that have worked for me and others like me. Let's get started. Welcome to today's episode of And That's Okay. I'm Lisa Renee Scott, and today we're diving into a topic we all face, but sometimes struggle to manage. Stress. Whether it's deadlines at work, balancing family life, or just trying to keep up with everything. Stress is something we can all relate to. Let's talk about why stress feels so all-encompassing. Our bodies are wired to react to stress in a way that was helpful when we were living in caves, trying to avoid danger. This fight or flight response served us when we were in life-threatening situations. But in today's world, most of the things we stress about aren't life or death. Still, our bodies react as if they are. Here's an example. Let's say we have a big project deadline. You may feel your heart race, your breath quickening, a general sense of anxiety. That's your body's way of gearing up to face a challenge. The problem is, if you stay in this heightened state for too long, it wears you down, physically and mentally. Stress management isn't about eliminating stress completely. That's impossible. It's about understanding our stressors and triggers and finding ways to navigate them without letting them control your life. Think about a time when you felt extremely stressed. Did you let it build up until it felt unbearable? Or were you able to step back, find ways to manage it? Either way, that's okay. Here's another real-life example that I'm sure many of you can relate to. Being a busy mom, juggling work, school drop-offs, dinner plans, the laundry, all the things, right? That mom feels pulled in every single direction and ends up feeling completely overwhelmed. It's not that she's incapable of handling her tasks. It's that the sheer volume of everything happening at once triggers her stress response. She may start feeling irritable, tired, or even experience headaches. But what if, instead of trying to do everything at once, she took a moment to prioritize? She might realize that some things can wait, and that taking a short break to breathe could help her recharge. The situation doesn't have to change, but her response to it can. Managing stress is about finding those moments where you can step back, take a breath, and reset. And that's okay. What can we learn from this? First, stress is a normal part of life, and it's okay to feel stressed when things get busy or overwhelming. Second, how we manage that stress is what makes the difference. Sometimes all it takes is a small pause to regain control and refocus. Finally, whatever you're feeling as you work through stress, that's okay. Take a moment now to reflect on how you handle stress. Do you feel like you're constantly on edge? Are there small adjustments you can make, like taking breaks or setting clear priorities that could help ease the pressure. Let's talk about some action steps to help you manage stress in a healthier way. I've got 3 things for you. 1, practice mindful breathing. Now, how do you do that? When you feel your stress levels rising, take a few deep breaths. Here's how you do it. You inhale slowly for 4 seconds. Then you hold your breath for 4 seconds. And then you exhale for 4 seconds. Let's try it. We're going to inhale through our nose slowly, 4 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold it. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then exhale through your mouth. All of it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, why is this important? Mindful breathing helps slow down your body's stress response and brings you back to the present moment, making it easier to handle what is in front of you. Action step 2. Break tasks into smaller steps. So if you feel overwhelmed by a big project or a long to-do list, break it down into smaller, more manageable tasks and focus on one thing at a time, not the entire project, not the entire list. And number 3, schedule your downtime. Block out time in your schedule, even if it's just 5 or 10 minutes, to relax or do something you enjoy. This could be something as simple as taking a 10-minute walk on your lunch break. Downtime helps your mind and body recover from stress, allowing you to come back to your responsibilities feeling refreshed and charged. So let's recap. Stress is natural. It's a part of life, and while we can't eliminate it, we can learn to manage it better. And that's okay. Techniques like breathing exercises, breaking tasks into smaller steps, and scheduling downtime can make a difference in how you handle stress. Remember, it's okay to take a break when things feel overwhelming. And 3, practice mindful breathing. Break down tasks into smaller parts and schedule time for yourself. Managing stress is about finding balance in the chaos, and that's okay. Thanks for tuning in to this episode of And That's Okay. I hope you found our discussion insightful and that you are leaving with some practical steps to apply in your own life. Remember, no matter what you're feeling or going through, you have feelings, and that's okay. If you enjoyed today's episode, please subscribe, leave a review, and share it with someone who might benefit from today's topic. Until next week, take care and keep moving forward, one feeling, one step at a time.